Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
So I'm had a lot of changes happening lately, and this is one of my changes. It's been very, very fun, but I've been watching a lot of challenges and obstacles come up out, and I'm getting through them, but there's still something underlying that's holding me back.
Okay. Holding you back from
And holding me back from I'm watching the end goal, but I'm thinking once the end goal is done, will I achieve it?
I don't
Almost like I'm
understand.
afraid that I'm going to achieve it.
Okay, so you're afraid that you may not achieve the end goal.
Yeah.
So is it better not to try to get there so you don't find out if you'll achieve it or not?
No, it's more fear of getting so close and then losing it.
Okay. So instead of getting close and possibly losing it, you're not going to get close. Okay. So notice you're trying to avoid that emotion that comes with if you lose it. Okay. You don't even know if you'll get there or not. You don't even know if you'll lose it or not, but you're already prepared to feel the emotion of losing it.
Because I've lost it in the past.
Okay. When you create your
Built myself
future,
up, drop myself off.
okay. When you create your future based on your past results, you will repeat your past results.
Yep.
When you change your beliefs, then all those past results become invalid because they were all created by the past beliefs. So are you willing to step out of the story that you are going to fall short again because you fell short before?
Yes. And it
That's
all
not a
comes down
real.
to I'm short.
Okay.
I know, I saw the resistance going through this
Oh
whole
yeah.
thing.
Okay. So the other
I
thing to keep
felt
in
it.
mind
And
is,
I'm like,
yeah, you've decided to feel bad, right? When you decide if I fall short, I don't have to feel bad. I can just reevaluate, figure out what I did wrong, and then continue. Then that gives you incentive to keep going. As long as you decide you're going to fall short, which it feels like shame for falling short, is you're going to feel that shame, then you're going to try to avoid that shame. I did an event last year. It cost me $25,000 to put the event on. As a result of the event, I had 0 sales. So you could call it an epic failure. When I saw that there were 0 sales at the end of the event, I was like, oh, crap. So I felt bad for a little while. And then I quickly shifted and said, okay, what did you learn? What did you do right? What did you do wrong? How can we do it better next year? And got out of that, oh, I feel bad kind of space. And then just kept moving on. And then I made money in other ways. But I chose not to go into shame and stay there. Once you start choosing the emotions you want to go to, life gets better. And here's the thing, like before, what I would do is I'd be at a certain level of happiness. And if things go wrong, I would drop down into shame. And then I have to get myself up and get back to that level of happiness. Now, shame, the frequency of shame on a scale of 1 to 100 is like 0.2. Okay. So now I'm at a higher level of happiness. And if something goes wrong, I drop down. But I drop down to disappointment, which is a lot higher on the scale than shame. there's still that drop, but now it's just disappointment instead of shame. And then I come back up and I move along again. All right. So as you're creating more and more success and getting to higher and higher levels, the fear is you're going to drop all the way back down to shame. But you're not. You'll drop to a lower frequency, but not as low as the ones you used to. So are you willing to step out of the story that if things go wrong, if you fall short, you have to feel shame?
Yes.
Let's try the other one again. Are you willing to step out of the story that because you felt short before, you're going to fall short again?
Yes. Through that, being bullied came up.
Okay. Being bullied over what?
Bullied that, you felt short, bullied that I guess, ridiculed by somebody who's trying to knock me down a peg.
Okay. Why do people knock other people down?
Jealousy?
Yeah. So if you're about to create success and someone is highly jealous of you, then if you lose that success, they want to go and say, look, you fell short, you suck, whatever it is, so that they can feel good about themselves, so that they can justify staying at that lower space, staying safe and comfortable. A person in a level of high self-esteem would have said, Shawnee, oh my God, sorry that happened to you. Let's look at it. What can we do better next time so we can get you there? People in high self-esteem don't put people down. It doesn't exist in their world. So whenever someone ridicules you, tries to put you down, tries to invalidate your value, just know that they're hurting, that they're trying to keep their world safe. And you, as an example of what is possible, are invalidating their beliefs, and they hate it. So when people try to put me down or say something about me, I don't say it out loud most of the time. Sometimes I might. But my thought goes to, who hurt you? Because now it's all about them. It's not about me. I don't care what they say to me. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to avoid that big success so you can avoid getting attacked?
Yes. And I know that's not a yes, because I want it to be real yes.
Close. It's really close. Okay. Why are you so sure you're going to get bullied?
Again, it comes up to I'm short, I'm tiny, I'm small.
Okay.
Petite.
Okay.
That's just me. That's who I am. But I can also be assertive, aggressive, and worthy.
Okay. So your story is because you're small, you're always going to be bullied.
Yes.
Are you willing to step out of that story?
Yes.
I used to work with this woman, Julie. She was a Japanese girl. She was about 90 pounds soaking wet. And they called her the Dragon Lady. She was one of the top project managers in our company. And you do not mess with this woman. People were afraid of her. She was like 4'11". So, but that's who she was. She's just like, I know my value. I know I'm contributing a lot to the company. You do not come at me. And that's just how she lived. Now, if you don't come at her, she is the sweetest, most loving person you can imagine. If you do come at her, bye-bye. Just,
Little man syndrome.
So, but people wouldn't bully her. That you could feel her value long before you tried to bully her. Right? And here's the thing: when you're not worried about it happening, if you're like, if someone bullies me, then it's not going to be a problem. I'm just going to, I'll deal with it. Then the bullying doesn't actually show up because you don't care anymore. But if you worry about being bullied, you have to create evidence in your life of you being bullied or other people being bullied, so you can say, see, it happens. That's why I have to avoid it. So you can be right. So are you willing to step out of the story that because you're small, you're going to be bullied? And she froze. So while she's coming back, one of the things we've discovered in these group sessions is when I'm working with someone and the signal is great, if they freeze, if they can't hear me, if something like that happens, it's resistance. You can actually affect a Zoom call. And she's back. Want to try again?
Let's go for it.
Are you willing to step out of the story that because you're small, you're always going to be bullied?
Yes. Oh.
Are you willing to step out of there? It's coming up. Okay, let that out. Hey, come on, we've gone almost 4 months without a throw up. Let's keep the streak going.
Oh, I'm not going to promise nothing.
Okay.
Not today.
All right. Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to avoid that big success so you can avoid being bullied?
Yes. Also, I just get that my business that I'm doing will not create $1 million. Maybe that's just my belief on it, or
Okay.
maybe I can.
Does it have to?
No.
Okay. So they have done a lot of studies on this, and $25,000 to $30,000 a month is what people need to live free, to live a great lifestyle. Above that, it's just gravy. But once you hit that 25, 30,000, you're good. Right? That's only 360,000 a year. You don't have to get to it. Right? I think that's right. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to get to $1 million?
Yes.
Okay, how's that feel?
I feel safer.
Good.
It's not like I'm being pushed to do something that I don't feel I can achieve.
Good. Yeah, you want to do things because you want to, not because you feel you have to.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.